Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you're passionate about justice, accountability, and the ongoing journey of South Africa's democracy, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we are delving into a story that has reignited deep-seated emotions and debates across the nation. Families of apartheid-era victims have taken legal action against the South African government, accusing it of failing to prosecute those responsible for heinous crimes during one of the darkest periods in our history. At the center of this controversy is former President Thabo Mbeki, who has intervened in the lawsuit, claiming that the legal action is an attack on his personal legacy. The lawsuit, filed by 25 families, including relatives of the infamous Craddock Four, alleges that successive governments have deliberately obstructed investigations into apartheid-era crimes, despite recommendations from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, TRC. These families are seeking 167 million rand in constitutional damages to fund further investigations, memorials, and public education initiatives. The TRC, established in 1995 under President Nelson Mandela, aimed to uncover the truth about human rights violations during apartheid and promote national reconciliation. While it provided a platform for victims to share their stories and for perpetrators to confess their crimes in exchange for amnesty, many cases were referred for prosecution. However, the families argue that these cases were never pursued, leaving them without justice or closure. Former President Mbeki and ex-Justice Minister Bridget Mabandla have applied to intervene in the case, asserting that the lawsuit unfairly targets them personally. Mbeki contends that he and Mabandla could be exposed to potential personal liability, even though the plaintiffs have not sought relief against them individually. Lucanio Calata, son of Fort Calata, one of the Craddock Four, has rejected Mbeki's claims, stating that the lawsuit is not about personal attacks but about holding the government accountable for its failure to act on the TRC's recommendations. Calata emphasizes that the court's role is to determine whether there was interference in the investigation and prosecution of TRC cases, not to assign personal blame. In response to the lawsuit, President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced the establishment of a judicial commission of inquiry to investigate allegations that past administrations interfered with the prosecution of apartheid-era crimes. While this move has been welcomed by some, the families involved in the lawsuit have expressed concerns that the inquiry lacks the authority to address their demands for constitutional damages and may further delay justice. The situation underscores the ongoing struggle for accountability and the challenges of addressing historical injustices in South Africa. As the nation continues to grapple with its past, the outcome of this legal battle could have significant implications for how we confront and reconcile with the legacy of apartheid. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this complex and emotional issue. Do you believe the government has done enough to address the TRC's recommendations? Should former leaders be held personally accountable for the state's failures? Share your perspectives in the comments below. Thank you for joining us for this important discussion. Stay informed, stay engaged, and see you next time.